Poker2Nite is brought to you by Bluff Magazine, the world's leading poker publication. Welcome back to Poker2Nite. Stick around for Dana Workman and the weekly misdeal. But first, the WPT 5-Diamond main event starts in just a few days, so Sebok and I will now take a crack at who might win the thing. We call it check, raise, fold, and Sebok, let's get started. Bertrand Elke Gros-Pellier.
Elke is sick. I don't know any other way to say it. In 09, he won a high roller event, third in the Heads Up Championship, 3 cashes at the WSOP, finishing 122nd in the main. Unbelievable stuff.
We do not play to cash. We play to win the game. And Elke hasn't done much since early on in the tournament season. Since about April, I'm hearing cashes, I'm not hearing wins. So I'm going to go with Elke, check.
Believe me, it's going to be raised for Elke.
I don't know if it's all that certain. All right, I'll see you at the Bellagio. Jason Mercier up next. This guy, his first bracelet at this year's World Series of Poker. Last year, there wasn't an EPT that he couldn't win. He took 4th at the World Series of Poker Europe main event, won an EPT prelim, a 3rd place at Bellagio in October, and a deep finish at the WPT, the last one that came around. The guy is the best young player in poker. I'm saying it right now.
It makes me so nauseous to agree with you. I mean, it really, really does. All I'm looking at here in my notes are wins, wins, wins. I mean, the kid is so young, just picked up his first bracelet, as you said. He's a beast. I don't know what else to say. Raise on him again.
Pains me to agree with you as well, Sebok. I'm going raise.
All right, how about Phil Ivey? Okay, we already know he's the best. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. But which Phil is going to show up? The focused one, ready to dominate, or the distracted one?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I think this is all about the ghost of the 2009 World Series of Poker final table. This is his first live main event since then, and I think he's looking to erase 7th place from everyone's minds. I'm going to go raise on Phil Ivey.
I have to go check. We don't know who's showing up. Last one, Phil Hellmuth Jr., the brat.
Easy. His Twitter page says he's skipping it since it's his worst poker year ever. Fold.
Well, I guess I can't argue with that, but I did notice one person left off that list. Me, Joe Sebok, Siebes, for the win.
Hey, I'm going to go with Jason Mercier. All right, well, we're not the only ones with opinions on this show. Dana Workman's got a few things on her mind and never one to keep them to herself. It's time for the weekly misdeal, brought to you by Bluff Magazine, the world's leading poker publication.
Thanks, guys. Welcome to the weekly misdeal, your one-stop shop for all poker's meanest headlines, from soup to the nuts. Scott and Joe reported last week Russian online player Inerpsy broke the record for most hands played in a single day with 40,000 in 19 hours. That record fell to Chicago Joey, who played over 50,000 hands in 21 hours. The two are still, however, neck and neck in the race to see who can go the longest without human-female contact. Moms don't count. Sorry, guys. PokerStars.net has purchased a mobile software development company, meaning the online poker site might soon be available on cell phones. The game will run on the wireless I Lost 3Gs network. Last week, Lane Flack and Jeff Madsen released a video where the two freestyle rap together. Jeez, guys, proving once again that rap requires more skill than simply barely being able to rhyme. Literacy and sobriety are still an option. And now it's time for the Poker2Nite Gift of the Week. This week's gift goes out to ESPN.com. The website has started a new column called The Nuts, in which they keep a monthly real-time ranking of the top 10 professional poker players. The inaugural list ranked Phil Ivey as number 1. So hey, ESPN, we'd like to present you with the following gift. It's the world's smallest limb. Way to go out on it. You picked Ivey. Good job. While the casino will remain open, the Binion's Horseshoe has announced they've been forced to shut down their hotel operations. The Horseshoe says it was close to finding a way to improve profits, but as you know, close only counts in hand grenades and... Hey, wait a minute. But from now on, if you're looking for a horseshoe, you'll just have to ask Joe Cata, because he's lucky. According to a popular poker gossip site, Evelyn Ng has reportedly quit smoking. But if you ask them, I bet Joe and Scott still think she's pretty dang hot. I'm Dana Workman, and this has been your weekly misdeal, pulling this show out of the muck since 2009.
Thank you, Dana. Right after this, we'll catch you up on the Player of the Year races on Poker2Nite. Poker2Nite has been brought to you by UB.net. Welcome back to Poker2Nite. Scott Huff alongside Joe Sebok. And Sebok, real quick, Guys, did we ever get an official tally on the number of name drops in that Helmuth segment?
No, I think he was good this time.
Yeah, surprisingly, the under. Oh well. With less than a month left in the 09 poker tournament season, the Player of the Year races for Bluff and Card Player magazines are coming right down to the wire.
Now, these tournaments become crucial as some enter every eligible event to accumulate as many points as possible. Previous Players of the Year include Daniel Negreanu, John Fan, Michael the Grinda Mizraki, and Men the Master Win. So this is a big deal and can put a lesser-known player right on the map.
Well, let's first take a look at the Bluff Player of the Year rankings. Jason Mercier, mentioned earlier in the telecast, is a Team PokerStars.net pro, and he's had a sick year, seemingly making final tables at will.
He's actually got a commanding lead over his nearly mathematically eliminated second-place competition, Cornell Simpan, who won an impressive 2 WPT events this year himself.
But on the card player side of things, Cornell Sampan is still in contention, nipping at the heels of that race's leader, Eric Basebaldi Baldwin. A deep finish by either of these two could put it away. We talked to Basebaldi about his chances.
I started the year out just playing tournaments the way I normally would. I always told my friends and family if I was ever in a position to chase this award, I thought it'd be a lot of fun. After the World Series of Poker, I took a first and a third in preliminary events and found myself in the top 3. And so since then, I've been dedicating myself to chasing after this goal. I can see myself maybe changing my style a little bit, but I don't want to change my game too much. And because winning this 15K tournament here is going to be worth over $1 million itself. So you don't want to hurt your chances at winning $1 million in a WPT title in order to win Player of the Year.
Rest assured, all eyes will be on the Bellagio to see who comes out on top.
We'll be staying up to date on all of that from the Doyle Brunson Classic next week on Poker2Nite. For now, I'd like to thank our guest, Phil Hellmuth. Thank you. For Dana Workman and Joe Sebok, this is Scott Huff saying, keep our seats open.